Today's video, I'll be covering how to write secure infrastructure as a code for Terraform. One of my last video introduced Terraform, and today I'll demonstrate how to write secure infrastructure as a code for Terraform. And for today's example, I'll be using a open source tool called Checkov from Bridgecrew. And as a demonstration, I'll be creating an S3 bucket with the Terraform and scan my code and see what the tool suggests and apply those suggestions and see what happens. Here's a simple code for creating a S3 bucket, and it doesn't have any other configuration enabled. And what I would do is that scan my code and see what the tool suggests. Here's the checkout project. I'll go ahead and include the link, and the method that I used to install the project was Python method right here. I had Python installed on my machine and used this command to install it, and then I used the specific file method to scan my Terraform code. As an example here, I'm scanning a specific Terraform file uh, in this directory. So here I'm calling the executable of Checkov, and uh, we'll go ahead and scan this file and see what the result is to scan and give you a suggestion. So if I go on the tab, uh, here are a list of checks that it did, and here are some of the things that I'm supposed to do in order to make the S3 bucket more secure. So one of the checks that has failed is that I did not block public access to that S3 bucket. Uh, I'm not encrypting the data at rest using KMS. Uh, did not enable S3 bucket cross-region replication. Uh, Also, not ensuring all the data stored in S3 bucket have versioning enabled. And also that the bucket itself is not encrypted. And lastly, that I did not enable S3 bucket access logging. So if I were to enable all of those and run the tool again, my S3 bucket would be secure based on the suggestion provided by that tool. This tool doesn't specify any specific compliance that it follows, but I'll include a link that explains all the checks that the tool does, and you can look through them and to see if the tool is actually a good usage for your organization. There are a lot of ways that tool can be implemented, and I was just showing how to use that tool over CLI. For my future videos, I'll be using the same checkout tool to scan Kubernetes configuration and other infrastructure as a code as an example.